want you to tell everyone about the deal you just got. Porter just barely inked the deal less than a week ago. It was Friday or Saturday. He hit me up, and I think he even posted a little bit about it, but he got a deal, and we're going to talk just a little bit about that. And I want you guys to hear about his deal, and I want to make some comments on it. Tell him the niche, tell him the price, tell him how many free leads you sent, tell him all the deets really, really quick, and then we'll jump into Q&A, bro. But tell him about the deal that you got and the state, the whole thing.
Yeah, so about it was probably 2 weeks ago. I was not even like really working that day. I was just kind of like driving out with my wife. We were at a doctor's appointment. No, she's not pregnant, and we
Clarify.
went. I had to clarify that. We were just and I got this random phone call, and it was from an area where I had a website, but I didn't have a client. So I was like, "This is who is this?" Like I actually wasn't even like running ads to it. Didn't have like I really hadn't even had a business owner. Like it was just kind of like in my thought process of like I really should sell this. Like obviously like it's getting higher, it's ranking better, so I was wanting to really get on it. So I answered
What
it. This
niche was this
guy,
in? What niche was this in? Tell him.
concrete guys, this concrete
Go
dude.
figure. I'm going to take a pee. Keep going.
So in concrete, of course, and so this guy called me, and I answered. I said, "Hey man, what's going on?" He said his name's Carlos, and me and Carlos started chatting it up. And he's like, "Hey man, I got your number from a buddy, and he said that you might be able to help me out with getting some leads." I was like, "Okay, yeah, for sure." And at this time, I've had this happen before, and I botched it where I've gotten too excited. I've told him way too much the first call. I spooked him with the price, and it was just this whole thing. So I was excited. I was like, "Cool, this guy. I mean, this guy wants work. I mean, I already have a website there. It'd be pretty low maintenance. All I got to do is just make sure I'm getting some leads." So I kind of am like, all right, well, that's great. Let's talk in 4 days because I wasn't running ads. Didn't like I really just do my research. Needed to see like how much I could get out of this guy. So I started running some ads. I got in one job. I think it was like I went home the next day, started ads, which was Tuesday. I think Thursday, Friday, I got him a lead. He went out there, quoted the guy. Everything was good. He was happy about it. And this whole time, he's like, "Dude, like, are you gonna work? Are we gonna work together? Like, what's the deal?" He was like, "I'm ready. I want the work." Like, telling me all this stuff. And this whole time, as bad as I wanted to just be like, "Yeah, let's do it," I just kept kind of pushing him off, just being like, "Okay, yeah, we'll get to the call. It's no big deal." And I wanted to send him a couple more leads because I was like, I really just want to make this a laydown. Like, I don't want this. I don't want to have any questions. I don't want to sell him on this. Like, I just want it to be a smooth deal. So, well, 2 or 3 days go by. I don't get a single lead. And I'm like, holy cow, this is terrible. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to pull the trigger because if I keep waiting, like, whatever. So I was like, all right, let's do this. So I called him up the next day. This is 4 days without 3 days without a lead. So the fourth day, I'm like, let's just get him on a call. So I call him, hey, let's meet at this time. And I sent him a screencast literally. Like I told him, let's meet today. I sent him the screencast 2 hours later, and then we met like 3 hours later. Like it was like so fast. He was home, it was raining, and he's like, let's meet. So I hopped on the call. Everything was so easy. Went through it. It was smooth. He's a business owner. He just quit his job working for another concrete business and is like, I want to do this full time. He said he was working at Angie's. He said he was paying $1,000 a month already with Angie's, and he's just like, but I want something long term. I want this like conversion to be higher. So I was like, sweet. So I got to the end, and Amex or Visa, and $1,500 a month ended up being $375 a week. And he's like, yeah. I was like, do you want to do it weekly or monthly? He's like, well, let's do it weekly. And then he's like, but then I'll probably just pay up front next time or whatever. So $1,500 a month, everything was good. And then I signed him for a 3-month contract, didn't even blink about anything. Just I sent it over to his email, and the whole time he's just like excited, sending me pictures of his work. I'm uploading them to the website. Like this guy is so excited. But the funny thing was, guys, is I don't even know who gave him the number. Like I got a text from a number that I didn't have saved, but I don't know how or where I ran into this other guy, and then he found out that I did something with websites. So long story short, don't burn bridges because I feel like if I would have been a jack to this other guy, I probably wouldn't have gotten this deal because he would have been like, yeah, this guy's kind of a jerk, but he does this. But I don't know, it was just cool. It was one of those lay downs, one of those little blessings from heaven that just kind of happened. But the situation wasn't right. I only sent him one lead, and I closed it. So
Dude, this is what we call a tender mercy, bud. Nice work. Porter saying his prayers. Nice job, bud. So I heard this story. Porter told me this, and I was like, you know what? As soon as people hear this story, they're gonna go, oh, wouldn't it be nice to get somebody, what's your business owner's first name?
Carlos.
Oh, dude, even better. Wouldn't it be nice if Carlos would call me up and ask just if I could, if he could give me money, right? And some of you guys are sitting there going, oh, no wonder Porter got a deal. Or Nick probably said, dude, trust me, I ain't sending free deals to nobody. I don't care if you're my brother. I'm not sending you free deals, okay? It wasn't me. But a lot of people are going to look at this and go, well, that'd be so easy. No wonder he's making so much money and No, the reason why, and what you guys got to realize is that the reason why he got that deal is because he put in the reps. The reason he got that deal is because he made calls. He's made enough prospecting calls. And my guess, I don't know this for sure, my guess is he probably pitched another business owner. The other business owner was intrigued, but it wasn't the right fit. And they saved his number. And he had a conversation with Carlos. And he's like, dude, I know this guy that can get you leads. He called me, gave me a couple of free leads. And maybe Porter even gave the guy that referred him some free leads. I don't know. But the thing that you guys got to remember is that if you put in enough reps and you continue to do the things that are needle moving, which is getting on the phone with people that can spend money with you, getting on with qualified business owners, you get on with enough qualified business owners, you are going to get deals. And if you do not have deals, if you have 0 deals right now, you have not asked enough people for money. That's the only problem. That's it.